All the ministers, all my colleagues work very hard, and those who are in like physical infrastructure, public works and drainage and irrigation are called out at any hour of the day. A sluice gate breaks, they have to come out. This is a government that is responsive. We're not allowed to say what is sleeping time. We're not allowed to do that. We have all our ministers, and they're young, they're active, and so I'm very pleased and proud to be part of this cabinet.
As we all know, Guyana is below sea level.
Right.
And at some stage, there was talk at one time of moving the administrative center
Yes.
and population from the coastline out into the interior.
Right.
Now, I accept it can't be done overnight.
Right.
Naturally, you've got to carry on with your development in the various phases that you're mentioning. Is
Right.
there any kind of a
Yes.
thing you had as how to cover that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which will happen.
No, the president has already started the planning and development of a new city called Silica City, which will be on the Soesdyke Highway, which is the higher land. It's the highest land near to Georgetown. So that they've already starting to do the designs and layouts and having different people make different proposals. It's to be a creative city. It's supposed to be a smart city in terms of what it will be like. And as you know, those of you on the Soesdyke Highway, there are parts, the highest parts of some of the coastline is right there. So that's the idea there at this point, though, is not to move us there. The idea is to create an alternative there. And I hope it will be that, because I love old Georgetown. I love the old buildings, I love the wooden buildings, but who knows? I won't be alive to see it, but someday that may happen, because all the projections, the UN gave us projections showing that we didn't realize at the time that we were one of the 10 most vulnerable countries in the world. We thought of Vanuatu and Fiji and the Pacific Islands. We didn't think we were. And of course with the water levels going up. So that of course we will try to do things like increasing our sea defenses, our river defenses, but who knows, in 30 years' time, the world will be different than it is now. But Silica City is already laid out in terms of the size of the land that's being put up, where it's located. If you pass on the highway, you see trucks and everybody going and leveling. And of course, there are different designs of what will go where. So that's going to be a whole level of discussions too with people, to look at how do we develop a new city, to have urban planners and experts, to have a modern city. Whether eventually that will become the federal capital kind of thing, who knows at this point. But we have to, in other words, we're doing a backup plan. And it's time also we got a new modern city that we could showcase. It'll be near to the airport, all those things you look at logistics. And then of course the roads we're doing that has already connected Mandela to Eccles, the second phase Eccles to Diamond, the next phase is Diamond to the airport, so that we won't be dependent on one road. So that's already in progress. So we're starting on the Eccles to Diamond has started, and they're coming from two different directions. So that whole issue of trying to open up new land, new areas and new land away from the river, away from the seawall. So this is moving, there's a name for it, I've forgotten what in the surveyors call it, but it's a new parallel that you're going back further.